Hey, it's your boy. I'm trying to figure out how to go live on my tablet. It's not really working. Here we go. All right, now we're talking, baby boy. Oh, yes. Howdy there, true believers. Welcome back to New World Nerds. I am Superman Nico, and this is our first ever live stream of not it being a game, you know? This ain't a game, this is real life. I am the fucking game. So I already messed up. I scheduled a live stream and it's already ruined. And I'm gonna go ahead and fix it real quick. If anybody's here already, go ahead and talk amongst yourselves or hit it up in the chat. Let me know you alive and you're not a bot. Ha. And if you're Gump, let me know you are here, even though you are a bot. Either way, got him, coach. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see what we got today, baby boy. Yes. Who? Yeah, because I don't know what it is. It doesn't let me, it'd be like, oh, if I used my capture card, it'd be like, oh, you're talking about this event that you're doing? And then it'd be like, yeah. And then I'd be like, okay. Oh, jeez. Let's see how this is going. Doesn't look like it's going too well, guys. It's alright. We already had a minute. Ooh, baby boy. Alright, let's see if I can change some stuff before we get going. Like I said, let me guys know if you guys are here. I'll just try and monitor the comments from my phone because this thing, whew, I tell you what, it'll be all a bunch of nonsense. Alright, let's see if we can get it going. So what do you guys think of the trailer? I thought it was, there was no way it was going to live up to the hype because we were waiting for it for so freaking long. But I understand why they waited for so long. Hey, it's your boy, Skinny Penis in the comments. You know what, I'm just going to say fuck it for right now. I don't want to mess with this stuff. Maybe I'll just add a thumbnail. Don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't really fucking want to do any of this shit. Whatever. I'll do it later. Please use the other mode to manage your stream. Well, fuck you then, bitch. Alright, so we got Justin in the chat. It's baby boy. We got baby boy in the chat. Alright, so Justin, if you're just gonna go ahead and boo, or you're gonna talk about the trailer? Because I would love to just talk about the trailer if we could do that. Alright, I didn't know I had to sit back. I think that'll be better. Yeah, boy. Yeah, that's good. You already watched the trailer? Yes, I already watched the trailer. I'm not big on reactions, alright? I don't want to do a reaction video. It's like, hey, watch this fucking YouTuber react to something that you want to watch. Just watch the thing. I only watch reactions if it's like Kevin Smith or something because he's a big old baby and he likes to cry a lot. But he's one of my favorite creators. Alright, let me just go ahead and see if I can change the thumbnail right quick, just so maybe we can catch one more person. Maybe we can, convince them, oh, this might be a good idea. You might want to come on in here, baby boy. No, I don't even know how to do that. So it's like, magic from your mobile device. Did you know crazy? Yeah, I don't even know how to change the thumbnail. I had to freaking... they're like, my tablet was just like, smile for yourself, or you get ready for the thumbnail, and I'm like, what the fuck? And it just figured it out, I guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna play my own shit in the background. Who am I, Kanye? Alright. Whatever. I'll figure it out later. Alright, so let's get down to business, baby boy. I took a couple notes. I apologize about the audio. There's nothing I could do. There was a little cable where I was like, oh, I can hook up my mic to my tablet. Guess what? Couldn't find the cable. I looked for it I feel like I see it all the time when I don't need it, and then when I do need it, there was nowhere to be found. Anyone else have that problem for things? Alright. So, where do we start off in this trailer? I'm not going to lean too far back because, like I said, the audio. You smell like a hamster. Hey, hamsters are cool. If you're a hamster, like, comment, subscribe, and go ahead and shun Gum's videos. He's a bot anyways. A bop. Alright, so where do we start off in this trailer? Oh, look, Iron Man mask was kind of messed up. We're dealing with Ultron again. No, it's just Tony Stark adrift. So I had some questions as soon as I saw him. I was like, where's Nebula? Is she not like, hey, I know you totally failed your life's mission to stop Thanos, and it was also mine. Do you need a lift home? Because all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. Uh, so did they just like? He's like, nah, I'll figure it out my own way. Yeah. And him saying rescue is no accident. If you guys don't know, rescue is the name of Pepper Potts' suit. It's her Iron Man suit basically, but she doesn't have any weapons or anything like that. She's just in there. Put the suit on. I'm gonna go save you. La la la. There's also a leaked photo of her in the rescue suit. So that would be really cool if we do get to see that. Another people are like, oh no, we saw it in Iron Man 3. Not really. Not a fan of the title. Never was. Yeah, the title reveal. I guess we can talk about it now. It doesn't really matter. The title reveal. The internet ruined it. I feel like because as soon as like we heard it in theater, I know myself and maybe some other people. As soon as we heard it, we're like, oh okay, that's the end game. Like we're gonna get it, and the Russos kind of like, no, that's not it. Like if somebody guessed it, just say like, all right, you guys got it, all right. Like don't be like, oh no, it's definitely not that. Oh wait, it totally is that. Or maybe I know Zoe Saldana said Avengers Infinity Gauntlet in an interview, so maybe they're like, oh now we have to change it because we already said that wasn't gonna be it, and we don't want to ruin anything or spoil it. I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like I was looking at like a fan made thing by the end where it said Endgame. I was just like, stupid freaking internet ruining everything. Okay, so like I said, rescue wasn't an accident. What ship is that? Anyone want to talk about that? I would love to hear what you guys think about that. The ship. It was that I think Nebula was in the Milano. We saw her like touching the other stuff. Maybe Nebula just dipped. Maybe they did start off in the Milano, and maybe Tony's like, nah, I'm getting out of here. I don't know what. Looks like the gauntlet was fused to Thanos' arm. Yeah, it does. Well, I guess that's him paying for his sins. That's really cool. I didn't think it was fused, but that would explain why it's never coming off. Ooh, imagine how that hand smells. Not good. It's not good. Maybe that's why he started a farm. Maybe that's why he has those big old stocks. So you can grab one of those and just get in there. Ooh, I bet it feels good because when it gets itchy. Yeah, so I don't know what you guys think about what ship that was. I really want to know what that is. Come on, guys. There's a few of you guys here in the chat. Let me hear it. I want to know some stuff. But yeah, I'd love to know what go ahead and share it on Twitter. Also, I know Gump. I know you're gonna do it, baby boy. I know Justin's probably busy drawing houses or some shit. Okay, and then so now that he's adrift, like even if they won, like how are they gonna get home? Maybe Doctor Strange. I don't know how far that sling ring. Like I don't know how far it reaches out. Also, that Captain America line was amazing. It really was. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that Captain America line because I have something to say about it. But so when Tony left, like he knew he's like, this is it. Like I'm not coming back to Earth. Like so sorry, Pepper. We'll have to go for dinner never. Maybe when I'm in heaven because I'm gonna die. Like just imagine like his Iron Man suit can't last. Like it's all I think was it. I want to say Star Killer, but I know that's not right. Heartbreaker or something like that is the one where he's with the Guardians. He can go through space. I don't remember what it was called. The Heart Attack maybe. Nah, who's to say? But it's really cool. It's a really cool suit. But yeah, he doesn't have the capabilities to go in space, and even if that's why he didn't want Peter to go for sure, because there was no coming back. Maybe I don't know how far that sling ring gets reception. I love the Thanos Scarecrow, because that's from the comics, and I love because in Avengers Infinity War, he starts taking off his armor, because one, he doesn't need it, and two, he thinks of himself as more like a holy warrior at this point. Like, he's like, oh, I'm already more powerful than pretty much anybody with just 2 stones, and like, I'm fulfilling my destiny, and stuff like that. So he's like, oh yes, all of you will become children of Thanos. Stuff like that. That's why he doesn't need it because he's too strong now, but also because he's like a holy warrior now. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to get Farmer Thanos. I don't know. Does anyone know where he is? I saw something that said that he was in the Philippines. Is that canon? I think he's just chilling. I think he should be on Gamora's homeworld because, like, it's a paradise or whatever. You know, I thought he would just settle down and he could think about Gamora, like, oh, I'm making her home a better place. I think that'd be really cool. So yeah, like he's a farmer now. Like he's like, I told you what I was gonna do. He's like the Negan of frickin' the MCU. He's like, look, I don't bullshit you. I tell you I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. No spoilers there. Nice to see 7 people, baby boy. I didn't think anybody was gonna be here 'cause it's 10 o'clock in the morning. You guys got stuff to do, apparently not. I had a final. I think I did okay. Speaking of my final, this as soon as I got in my car, it's like every journey has an end. I'm like, nope, I'm gonna save it. I'm not gonna watch it before. It's gonna fuck me up, and then I'm just gonna be thinking about Avengers the whole time. So I waited till after my final, and then I freaking watched it for the freaking weekend, baby boy. What were we talking about? The Avengers. Oh, the way Thanos looks. Or Thanos, the way Thor looks, he's just like, oh, like this. I was like, that's me waiting for my finals, like waiting for my grades to come back. Looks like Shuri is gone too. What the fuck? She didn't survive the snap either. We saw her. That's some baby back bullshit. Gump, you're a bot. Stop it. So Shuri, her picture was right before Spider-Man. So what the fuck? I guess she's gone too. So how are we gonna make the Vision again? I don't understand. We get Hawkeye. Hawkeye is here. Hawk guy, the Archer dude, Green Arrow wannabe, Purple Arrow, whatever you want to call him. He's back, but he's in his Ronin getup. He looks really cool. Actually, when he like showed up like in the hood, I was like, who is that? Who the fuck? What is that guy? But it was Hawkeye, so that's pretty cool. He looked good for sure. I was like, hey buddy. His family definitely got snapped out of existence. Can we all agree about that? Go ahead, Gump, say something about it in the chat. Justin, what do we think? I think that they're definitely snapped out. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna go to that Captain America. Part of me wishes that Captain America or Captain Marvel, like those movies weren't good or gonna be good, just so I can say more like napped in America, right? Or more like napped in Marvel. Because it's boring. Because we want to go sleep. All right. Hey, and all winners. Anyways, Captain America. Back to Captain America. He's just like, oh, Steve, it's gonna work. I don't know what I'm gonna. He's like, it will, because I don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't. So I guess is that when they're gonna go back in time? Because there was no time jump. This is like immediately after Infinity War, it looks like. And I was kind of hoping to get a time jump, but again, I don't think we're seeing anything past the first act, which I love. I don't need to see anything. I think that all the heroes probably won't come back till like the very final fight, like the last 30 minutes of the movie. And I think they might backtrack. Like I think they should. I don't know where they should start it, but I don't know. That was a stretch. Yeah, man, it's kind of sad seeing him like that. Wait, what was a stretch? There was no Mr. Fantastic in this trailer or Elastigirl. Ha, I got it. Now, Crystal, what do you mean? What did I say that was a stretch? I'd love to hear it, but. I don't know what I'm going to do if it doesn't, so it's so weird. But like some lines, when I hear them, I remember when I was in the movies, like watching them and how it made me feel. And like that one, like, I don't know, it had the opposite effect. It put me in the movie theater. Like when I heard him say that, like the way Chris Evans delivered that line and like what it means, like it has to work or else we're all like for sure dead. Like, I felt like I was in the movies. I could smell the popcorn. I could feel the seat. I don't know. It was crazy, but it put me right in there, and it just made me so excited to see this movie. So hyped, but I'm not like overly hyped. Like it's gonna be the greatest movie of all time, which I do hope it is. But like I'm ready. Like I want to see this movie. I'm so very excited. That was a stretch. Napped in America. Yeah, definitely. Are you sure? What about Hawkeye getting a sword training and going to Japan? I think he looks really cool. I mean, I don't know, but what would happen if you lost everything? You gotta channel it somehow. You gotta go. I don't know if he's in Japan. Maybe he's just in Chinatown. You don't know where he's at. Maybe he's in other place. I don't know. Hawkeye's just too into. Yes! Mike Ross in the chat, baby boy. Sorry, I'm monitoring the chat. I would put the soundboard, but I can't. Um, yeah, he's just one of the top 10 anime portrayals. No, I'm talking about the time jump. Okay, so yeah, I think you could be right. That yeah, there could be a time jump. I think that'd be really cool. I still want it, like I said. Maybe that is like in the second act of the film, but I think that I was hoping like for like a cold open kind of thing, where we get like Tony Stark like still on Titan, and then like there'll be the time jump when he comes back to Earth when he like reunites with Pepper Potts. But yeah, I hope there's still a time jump. We'll see though. I wanted the title to be Secret Wars. I did not want the title to be Secret Wars at all, because Secret Wars is so fucking cool. That one you can make a fucking a 2-movie deal out of on its own. It should not be connected with Infinity War because it is so cool. I love the idea of it. If you want to see a really cool interpretation of Secret Wars that's not the comics, check out the 90s animated Spider-Man cartoon, which I'm sure you probably have. But if you haven't, we'll frickin' watch it when you come and visit, because oh my god, it is so good. Like, I love Secret Wars, and I would love for the twist, like at the end of like Spider-Man comes back and somehow gets like the black suit, but that won't happen obviously, and it's maybe too soon. But yeah, we can definitely watch that. Secret Wars needs to be the next big. I think so. Okay, I think it needs to be the next Infinity War. You know, like I don't think it should be the next like phase. I think the next like Avengers movie, which shouldn't be in at least like 5 years. I think we should take a break from Avengers. Maybe have a different team like the Defenders in a movie or something like that, or the X-Men, because we're about to get the X-Men. Like we'd have other team up movies, but I really want them to take a break in Avengers and have it be like a more Earth-based adventure. Like I want to say like the first Avengers movie, but it still was like aliens and stuff like that, but more like humans versus humans kind of conflict, like Avengers versus Dark Avengers or something like that. So we can ramp it up again for Secret Wars, and then we can have, if we did like a Dark Avengers movie or something like that, or a Dark Avengers like storyline, that way some of them can be on the opposite end of Secret Wars, so we still care about both sides of the conflict. Because we kind of do with Thanos, but it's just one dude. I want to see a team versus a team. We might be getting that in Justice League if they ever make a second one, but that's something else, so we're not going to talk about it. They should slowly build to it, for sure. That's what I was thinking. Definitely. Hey, what's up, Nerd Crew? It's your boy. I'm glad to see you guys made it, because you guys were the ones that were like, hey, you got to go live. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to go live. No one's going to be there, and you guys are here, so I appreciate that. Yes, so I really love that line. And then we got Avengers Endgame, and like we said, as a consensus that the internet kind of ruined it a little bit. Not no one's fault. No one's fault, really. Just the internet kind of ruined it already. And Ant-Man, so it looks like Ant-Man got himself out of the quantum realm, right? For those of you who haven't seen Ant-Man and the Wasp, but you're dumb, you should watch it. I mean, yeah, it was maybe not one of the better ones, but I think if you didn't watch the trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp, it was a quality time. Like you just go in there, you watch it, you have a good time, and then a little bit of craziness happens, and then credit scene. But I think overall it was okay. It was definitely like more of like a phase 2 level kind of movie, and it makes sense because it was a sequel. But I felt like phase 3 was really freaking good. Like they hit a home run every at bat. So they just hit like a single or a double. It was okay, but yeah. But we were getting spoiled there for a second. Ant-Man is definitely gonna help us not get depressed in the movie for sure. He was the only lighthearted bit. So yeah, Paul Rudd. As soon as he comes up on the screen in any movie, ooh baby, my face lights up. He's a hoot. Don't know where I got that from. I don't know why I sound like an old lady, but yeah, it was a hoot. So it looks like he gets himself out of the quantum realm. So did Luis also get snapped out of existence because he still has his truck, or is he just like, this is my truck now? I don't care. I don't care about you, Luis. I don't care about our security business. He didn't seem too keen on it. Ant-Man and the Wasp. We're not going to talk about it. Yeah, and then I just said something about the no time jump. Yeah, there's a lot, definitely more questions than answers. I feel like we got. I only think there's only so many ways to start off this movie, but by the end of it, there's so many ways it could go, because really we don't have to see the Avengers like as the Avengers again until frickin' 5 years or something like that, because once we get this new slate, probably around Comic-Con, like Phase 4 is already shaping up to be something like we haven't seen before. A lot more Earthbound stuff, like with Black Widow movie and was it Shang-Li, the Kung Fu Master movie. I think that'll be really cool. I don't know what else we're gonna see. I mean, Guardians 3 is on hold at the moment. I think that this is gonna be crazy. Like, what I'm really excited for Avengers Endgame now. I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna just call it Avengers 4 for a while. Like, there'll be that little bit where I still say Avengers 4, but I'm really excited for it. But I'm also excited for what's to come, because I think the possibilities are endless, and I think that the MCU in general has shown that they'll do right by us and make it comic book accurate and make little changes that'll only make it better, you know. The Eternals is a big one for Phase 4. I think, yeah, I definitely we're gonna get. I think one of the only connections we have right now to the Eternals, like Thanos in the comics, I think his grandpa was an Eternal. So yeah, it's just what the Celestials made the Eternals, right? Something like that. It's so weird. I think after this they will go to a lower level superheroes with a few powerhouses. Yeah, I think that's good. That's a great idea. I say bring the freaking Defenders in this thing. I want to see Daredevil and Kingpin in a Spider-Man movie. That's what I want to see. That's my dream. Now, it's not the dream, it's a dream. The dream is a live-action Spider-Verse movie. I'm getting a good portion of my dream there on the frickin' in a week. Next week, I already got Spider-Verse, and that's gonna be really cool. Dude, the Internals would be so cool. I like how you said Internals. Just autocorrect just totally screwed you on that one, guy. But it was really funny. It made me laugh. But yeah, so definitely so many cool things we can see. I really want to see. I think a cool way of going off on a tangent like I always do, like we always do it here on New World Nerds, not a tangents, not a sponsor. But I want to see in a Spider-Man movie him talk to Daredevil, and I think maybe in the third one, because inevitably we're gonna get like, oh, should he have the black suit? I'm totally fine with shelving it as long as possible, but I think that you have him take on the Kingpin, he'll be older, like Tom Holland will be older, he'll have died and come back. Like, I think it's time it would be great to see him make the transition from, oh, Mr. Stark, or whatever, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, he kind of did that in Homecoming, and we're going to see what happens in Far From Home, because Mysterio is probably going to bring up old shit, because that's what Mysterio does with his, like, illusions and stuff like that. He'd be like, you could have saved Uncle Ben, or some shit like that, and really fuck with him. But I think the third one, to transition him into the serious Spider-Man, serious Peter Parker, who's going to get the job done, who can be a leader, and leads the Secret Wars. I think he needs to see the ugliest parts of New York, not the, hey, Spider-Man do a flip parts of New York. Hey, I just got a sandwich from you. Oh, all these alien technologies. No, like, he needs to see like the seedy underbelly, and I think he needs to have him walk through it with Daredevil, and then him come out of it a stronger hero because of it, and taking on the Kingpin and stuff like that. I'd really love it. I think it'd be a great transition for the character, a way for him to develop, and that way he can be the next. I don't want to say the next Iron Man, because Spider-Man is his own character, but the next leader of the MCU, the next like tentpole, like Iron Man was in 2008 and stuff like that. So be the one that people go to the Avengers movies to see, and that still is open. It could be Spider-Man, it could be Black Panther, because he has a lot of fans, and the movie was really great. Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel. We still have a lot of people that we still have a ton of time with, and I think Avengers 4 will be a great swan song for the OG Avengers, and I don't think that Black Widow, I think she's probably the only one, the least likely to die, which is fine. I don't think she's someone who needs to give her life. I feel like she's given a lot to this. It's certain stories, certain people I don't see biting it in Avengers 4. I'm honestly not sure if any of them will. I don't know why, but I think they could also retire and stuff like that. Someone who doesn't need to die, like, I don't want to say needs to die, but someone who I don't think it's necessary for them to die for their story. Like, you can easily like write them off. Like Thor, he could just go back and rebuild Asgard, and that's where he could be. He can still be alive. He lives for hundreds of years. I don't. I think it would really hurt if Thor died, because he definitely lost the most. It seems he lost his world literally, or he lost Asgard, and he lost his brother. He lost his entire family. So I think it would be nice to see him ride off into the sunset. Cap, I think there was some truth to what Ultron said. He's like, pretending you can live without a war. Like, this is it. This is the pinnacle. What else is there to fight for? I hope he doesn't die, but I would prefer that he gets thrown back into the 40s and he gets to live out the rest of his days with Peggy Carter, but it would definitely ruin ruin her life, because she married and had children. So they would be erased. So that wouldn't be any good. And then Iron Man. What else is there left for him to do? I think he can live on as like. I think he can live on through the Iron Man suit. I think we're gonna see what's the kid's name from Iron Man 3. I'm not gonna remember, but I think we're gonna see that little kid again. He could definitely, Robert Downey Jr. could definitely pass the torch on to him, so he can be the next Iron Man. Maybe even put his like consciousness into the suit, or not consciousness, but like a version of himself in the suit, kind of like what Jarvis was. I think that would be kind of cool moving forward, but I don't really know how we're gonna get everybody out of the Soul Gem. I like how they said, the Russos said that everybody who died in Infinity War will stay dead. Really, who really died? It's probably just Loki. Everyone else got snapped away. Gamora, yes, but she was sacrificed for the Soul Stone. So you could get around that and be like, no, the Soul Stone took her soul, and now it's like our soul. Something like that. Who's to say? But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys want to see in Phase 4? What do you guys think about the trailers? Or anything I didn't mention? Gamora better stay dead. Gum's putting his foot down. He doesn't want to hear about her coming back. But yeah, I feel that too. Especially, honestly, I hope I'm pretty sure they're still going to make a Guardians 3 somehow. I say get a new fresh director, stuff like that. Like James Gunn, he's gonna go ahead and do Suicide Squad, and that's fine. I just hope they don't be like, oh, actually, Drax, you're staying dead. Like, you're not gonna come back from the snap because you didn't sign your contract or something like that. I'd be really upset for something dumb. Like, we already lost James Gunn. Like, come on, guys. Like, they're not bringing him back. I don't want to lose you guys too. She didn't die from the snap. I think she's gone for good. Yeah. I hope so. Like I'm saying, I don't know. I think it'd leave a really bad taste in people's mouths if everybody comes back. But it's comics, so you never really know because everybody comes back. I hope, darn tootin' hope that some people stay dead. There's already a script. Yeah, for Guardians 3. Yeah, it's definitely gonna happen. I just don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know why I have this idea, but I really want the Guardians to show up on Earth maybe by the end of this, maybe before that, maybe I don't know where the last stand would be, like where the final battle. Go ahead and tell me in the comments where you think this final showdown is going to be. I think it's going to be just like, yeah, we're going to see like everybody line up, like everyone's going to be like, all right, let's go. I think there will be at least 2 major deaths. So you thinking Cap and Iron Man? Like, is that what we're gonna do? I think there should be somebody that we're not expecting. I would really like it if it's like, okay, so boo, here's me pitching the 3rd act of Avengers 4. So they get everybody out of the Soul Gem. It's just like them versus Thanos. I don't know what he has. Maybe I don't know if he has an army. I don't know if he has some stones, or maybe the Infinity Gauntlet is working again, but he is just missing the Soul Stone, so he can't do the snap. So have all the Avengers line up, and it's just like, all right, here we fucking go, and fucking Cap says some shit like Avengers assemble, and like everybody's there and they all just start going ham or whatever, and then somehow Thanos gets separated from everybody, so it's just Thanos versus Iron Man and Cap, like kind of mirroring what happened in Civil War, of like with Bucky and Cap like wailing on Iron Man, but instead of Iron Man getting wailed on, it's Thanos, and then something happens or whatever, like Thanos breaks his shield, he's about to like destroy frickin' Captain America with one punch, and then Iron Man stops it, and Cap's like, "What are you doing?" And then Iron Man says, "Laying down on the wire." And then he fucking goes and sacrifices himself, takes out Thanos. Fucking goosebumps, baby boy. Like, that's what he said. He's like, "You're not the kind of guy that to lay down on the wire and let the other guy walk over you." So I think it'd be great it would come full circle. I know he doesn't have to die, but I think that it will feel like the end of everything that's come before it if Iron Man dies. But yeah, that's how I would do it. Have him sacrifice himself for Cap. Yeah. Okay. Yes. There will be several other smaller deaths. I think Cap is gone, but then probably Thanos. I think Hawkeye is dead because his consumed, or rage has consumed him. I think that's a good idea. I hadn't even really thought about it. I just think that like everyone's gonna come back in the snap, so I was like, oh, he'll be fine like later. But yeah, definitely. Maybe he's like I'm not absolved of my sins. I've done too many bad things, kind of thing. So I definitely hear where you're coming from, Nerd Crew. Gump said that actually. I think Cap and Iron Man are dying together. They did a comic whenever they did Secret Wars 2, whereas the Civil War never ended, and the U.S. ended up splitting into the blue and the iron. It's just like, what if Civil War never ended? And it was both of them at the end of that comic book run, like even like 20 years after that, while that war was raging on, they ended up sacrificing themselves and dying together, which I thought was really cool. Hey mom, love you too. But yeah, mom, watch the trailer. Let me know what you think. Just say something in the comments. I don't want to ruin anything for you here. But yeah, definitely. I don't know how do you guys think that reunion's gonna go with Cap and Iron Man? How do you think, who's gonna rescue him from the frickin' ship? Or is he just gonna be like, got it, who left is out there, you know? You think maybe, what's her face, or Captain Marvel got Paige, so she's like, I'm flying to Earth, and she's like, oh, what's that ship over there? Let me go check it out. Like, you think we're gonna get something? You think we're gonna get some like end credit scene? I don't think we will. I think it's too close to Avengers to get like an end credit scene. They always kind of do like, the most important end credit scene is usually like 2 movies before the next Avengers movie. Think about it like in what was the one at the end of Thor? Okay, so at the end of Thor, it was the one where Loki was like looking at the Tesseract or whatever, and that was more important. I know, like at the end of the first Captain America movie was just a trailer for Avengers, but like I think the Thor one was more important for like what was going to happen in Avengers. I think about Age of Ultron, the one immediately before it was Guardians, and we just got Howard the Duck, didn't really matter, but the important one was the twins. I'm blanking right now. Maximoff twins? Yeah, yeah, Maximoff twins. So we got that, and then and so that was 2 before. So I think the most important one was probably the one for Ant-Man, where Ant-Man gets stuck in the quantum realm, which we don't know how he gets out. What are we thinking? Are we thinking that Captain Marvel's gonna get him out? Are we? I don't even know. I think that friggin' Scott Lang is gonna figure it out. I think he's a smart guy. Maybe he goes into the time vortex or whatever, like they were saying, and it's only like maybe like a year later or something like that. Not too long. We just got really every OG Avenger looking real sad. That's about it. All right. Thank you guys for hit me up with your final thoughts of it in the comments. So maybe let me know what you guys think, how you guys think the reunion should go between Cap and Iron Man. I think it should be. It looks like we're not gonna. I thought maybe we're gonna get at the beginning of the film, but it looks like we're gonna get it like maybe at the end of the first act or maybe into the second act. But I hope it's not any later than that. I hope they get a chance to talk beforehand. because it's really one of the strongest relationships or most complex relationships in the MCU. So I really am intrigued to see that. Thank you guys for joining me talking about this freaking trailer. It feels so good. Like, this is why we have the channel, like, so we can talk with other nerds about all this nerdy shit that I would just go crazy about, you know, if I was left to my own devices. Marvel, I'm very mad that you put it out right before my final and you messed with my head, but I'm sure I did fine. But I'm very glad I got to see this trailer. I think we could have done without it even, because I'm going to go see that movie regardless. But I'm going to go eat. I'm really hungry. If you guys have anything else to add, or you guys just want to hit me up to talk about this nerdy ass trailer, go ahead and follow us on Twitter. Hit me up there. Send us a message at New World Nerds. Like and subscribe to the channel New World Nerds. Recommend it, share with your friends. I'll see you guys later. I gotta figure out how to end this thing. Baby boy. Keep nerding out there, true believers. Now I gotta figure this thing out.